Shalom, welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Daf Yomi Yevamot Mem Tet Amid Bet. Gemara quotes the Passuk, Lo Yirani Adam V'chai. Person cannot see me, Hashem, and remain alive. The literal reading is that once a person sees Hashem, he will die. The Rambam and others understand it a bit differently, that while a person is alive, he cannot see Hashem. Of course, we don't mean physically see Hashem. Hashem, we cannot look at Hashem in a physical kind of manner. It's not referring to seeing Hashem in a physical way. It's understanding, comprehending Hashem, that we are high, we are physical creatures. We cannot have comprehension of Hashem in a complete way. This is a very, very important point in my opinion. It's not just a question of that, when we die, then we'll have complete comprehension of Hashem, and now we have partial. It's a very major point that our understanding of God is very, very, very limited. And I think if we come from that approach, everything could look much differently to us. So often, when something goes wrong, there's a tragedy, or why did God do this? Why did this happen to me? It's not fair. And it doesn't make sense. And the fact is, if we look at Hashem in a way that He created an amazing world, both the physical, physics, science, astronomy, and of course the Torah world, and that He gave us a mind that we could comprehend any part of Hashem's world, we should just be in awe of such a phenomenon. And we should appreciate any little bit of knowledge that we have, that we could tap into Hashem's world and understand it. We can understand the Sugya, understand the Gemara, Mishnah, Tehillim, Precious, Tanakh, Tosh B'chtav, Tosh B'peh. We could send physics. We could send people to the moon, to Mars, eventually. We could tap into His universe with our puny minds and somehow understand that that's an unbelievable gift. But instead of looking at it that way, sometimes we get a little bit, maybe a bit of gaiva, where I, with my mind, should be able to understand everything. And when something happens in the world that I don't understand, well, I have a big kasha on God. Why is He doing this? Doesn't make any sense. So if we ask, why is He doing this? What did I do wrong? I should look into myself. That's totally fine. That's healthy. I'm looking into myself, not into God. I'm not challenging God. If I'm challenging God, it's a very ridiculous premise. We cannot understand God's ways. And we should be so appreciative of whatever insights into this world that we can have, that we can understand His Torah. We should say, wow, that's amazing. That I could scratch the surface of His Torah is a beautiful gift. That I could scratch the surface of His world in medicine, of physics, and astronomy, that is a gift. And I think if we look at it that way, then any knowledge of Hashem that we do have will be considered a great, great gift. And those areas that we don't understand, which is the majority, the lion's share of what's out there, we'll understand it's just above our knowledge. Maybe one day we'll have an insight. Maybe one day we won't. But we should be able to appreciate whatever little insight into Hashem's world that we can have. We should always have in front of us, that me, in my physical state, I'm very limited what I can understand, and I thank God for whatever bit that I can understand. Shalom.